Hello everybody, I'm Martin Patrick, and today I'm gonna show you how I easily find my notes on the fretboard with the intervals combined with a few landmarks. What I like about this method is that it works with open tuning too. Yeah, you heard me right, it works with open tuning, and that's what we're gonna see. I think the biggest mistake is to try to learn the fretboard by heart. Eventually you're gonna know it by heart anyway. But it's far more interesting to understand how it works. This way you're gonna know how to find your notes very quickly and without years of practice. You're gonna find a lot of stuff like that on the internet. I'm not saying they're wrong, but with them you're gonna lose time. A precious time you need to practice your guitar. And most important of all, what are you gonna do in open tuning? You're gonna learn everything over? I don't think so. I think it's far more effective to try to understand the logic of the fretboard. And that's what I'm going to show you. In fact, you only have to memorize the intervals of the C major scale. If you don't already know them, make it your first goal. It's very important stuff here, even if you don't want to read music, because they're going to help you find the scales positions and the chords positions too. And so many other important things. But don't worry, it's not gonna take much time and it's very easy to remember. I'm sure you already know the order of the notes of the C major scale. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. But don't forget to memorize them backwards too. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. And in between, of course, you have sharps and flats. Now, let's have a look at the intervals and understand how they work. You have to remember the half-step intervals. That is to say, one fret on the fretboard, E to F and B to C. All the others are whole steps. That is to say, two frets on the fretboard. And in between, you have sharps and flats. You don't have to worry about sharps and flats. They're just the following note and the preceding note. Now that you've got your intervals, let me show you how to use them. On the fretboard, you also have to know a few landmarks. The open strings and the octave. As a landmark, you can also add the 5th fret if you like. The 5th fret is where you have again the A open string, the D open string, the G open string, B open string, and the E open string. With landmarks, you can see that it's very easy to find the missing notes between E and A. Very easy too to see the notes around D 5th string, around D 4th string, and don't forget to go backwards too. D to C, with in between D flat or C sharp. Same thing around A. As you can see, to master the fretboard, you just have to combine a few landmarks with the intervals of the C major scale. As landmark, you can add the 7th fret with its octaves. Really easy to find the notes around A 4th string and around G 2nd string. As landmarks, you can use the octaves too. It works the same way. Now let's see what happens with an open tuning. First, remember that the intervals never change. You just have to memorize a few new landmarks. And you can choose any open tuning you like. It works the same way. The notes around D are easy to find. You can add other landmarks too, like the 5th fret. As you can see, with this method, or should I say with the interval method, you can find your notes anywhere on the fretboard very quickly, and in any tuning you like. Never forget, it's gonna help you too to find your chord positions or your scales positions.